What do y'all think about paying for box? I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said box. My bad. I said I was going to stop saying it. It was a bad idea. But I can't stop saying it. It's still deeply embedded within some of the verbiage. I can't not say box. It's not the only way that I describe it, but I'm just saying like I can't remove it completely. I'm sorry. I can't remove it completely. Here we go, bro. Oh, brother. Oh, God. Okay, man. Sorry. Like, whatever, man. But you want me to say cooter. All right, bro. Never. Kai proved he ain't paid for it. Just saw the vid. Yeah, somebody sent that to me as well with this one. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give you my perspective in a second. Just stay with me. If they're consenting adults, why not? So like just like we were talking about with the ghostwriting thing, y'all were telling me about Drake, you know what I'm saying, of the Lil Yachty reference track. People like to pretend that if you were to have a reference track, that means you can't rap. In the same way that people like to pretend that people who use steroids for the gym aren't strong just because they use steroids for quick recovery time. In the same way that people might imply that someone who pays for pussy might not have any game or ability to get women. I don't think that this bars your ability to talk to or achieve a relationship with women without money. It does speak to a level of what you're willing to do for your impulses, because $5,000 to fuck anything is just insane. I'm sorry. Whether this was real or not, like $5K, that's just an insane number to fuck. I could never imagine. I could fuck off $5,000 doing literally anything. $5K for that. I'm saying there's nothing in the world sexual that is worth $5,000. There's nothing in the world sexual worth $1,000. There's nothing in the world sexual worth $500. Unless you know a particular lady at a gas station that goes crazy. I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that, like, I don't know what niggas be into for real. I'm just being honest with you. So I don't get it. I don't get what the market value on pussy supposed to be. It shouldn't be 5,000 though. That's insane to me.
Sound God.
And I guess things eventually got deeper for them. And now she is using their time together to try and publicly extort one of the biggest streamers right now. But she's so dumb that she didn't use the blackmail against him correctly. She skipped way too many steps and went right to trying to expose him to the public. Not to even mention, this man made her sign an NDA, so a lot of what she has done is illegal. She's saying things like Kai owes her hush money, and that he allegedly even paid for her to sleep with him.
Well, I mean, since I'm going to court, I might as well leak the addy, the videos. Bet you I hit that link in my bio. Video coming soon.
This one
Is she stupid?
woman reminds me a lot of that other corn star that tried to expose Zion Williamson last year and went on that ridiculous Twitter tirade where she made herself look absolutely horrible in the process.
Yeah, but they didn't have an NDA, I don't think. Or maybe they did and she still went against it. I don't remember what happened to her. She's 30. She was like 31, 32 years old talking of like freshly 21 Zion. She's a pedo.
Expose Zion. That bitch was out here tagging the NBA and Adam Silver and shit, talking about she did a tornado trick on his eggplant. And look at my boy Zion now, balling out once again. Now when it comes to Kai, he did the best thing possible and immediately responded to these allegations.
I think that might have been the worst idea. What you need to do, and just to be honest, like if I'm dealing with someone who's dumb enough to break an NDA, like they acknowledge that they signed a contract that prohibits them from speaking about the things that we've done privately, and they break it, I'm not going back and forth publicly with somebody like this, because no information is going to be kept sacred. Also, you don't know what assets she even has before you sue. If she's an entity separate from her business, I don't know really how it works when you're trying to sue somebody and they have like business arrangements somewhere else, but you probably not gonna get shit. You're probably gonna waste your time, and you have a bigger risk of whatever did actually happen coming out in the court case. So you probably shouldn't say anything and just go right to court. The social media shit seemed fun for like 12 to 18. I mean, I don't know how old the niggas are that watch, but it seems fun, but it's never a good idea. You never want to put this information publicly, especially if there's something that you might be being dishonest about.
and it turned into a pretty great reverse Uno moment. So this was the initial post that I saw about this situation. She came forward with this via Twitter, where I guess she was pretty much trying
5K is insane, bro.
to promote her OF page like we saw Juice WRLD's ex-girlfriend do recently. I mean, y'all know these OF girls are absolutely shameless. They'll do anything to get that dollar.
Yeah, but I have to question. Like, please, bro. I'm praying each and every one of the young men in the chat, bro. Please, you have to have more discipline than this. You have to. $5,000? Are you dead ass? 5K? I don't give a fuck if you rich. That's the thing that people need to stop thinking about. They think that the more money you make, the less it means. That's not true. If I have 100 million in my account, 5,000 is still 5,000. That's people's problem when they start making more money, is they start thinking that the amount means less, and it doesn't. You still look crazy. He didn't pay though. I'm gonna give you my perspective, okay? Just wait.
And obviously I'm not going to show you these pictures because they're actually revenge corn, obviously. But she says, full video of me and Kai Cenat.
She's a complete idiot and a buffoon. The minute she starts speaking about private shit and there was an NDA involved, I don't want to hear any type of logical anything from her. She's an idiot, okay? That much is understood. The idiot still probably got 5K out of this nigga though.
Link in bio. It was so good too. And let's be honest, guys, if you see your favorite streamer or rapper or some sort of entertainer, famous person got their tape exposed on the timeline, if your first thought is to run and go watch it, to run and go pay for it, you need to seek some sort of psychiatric help. She also says, when Kai know what to do when you come around. And this is where this $5,000 Apple payment allegation comes from, where she claims he was paying for the goodies. Now this is Kai's initial response. He would go on to absolutely flame her throughout the day. Here he's showing his Apple payment history.
She's saved as Layla Red in my phone, on God. You're saved as Layla Red in my phone. Kiara Rush, I'm on you now. Kiara Rush, we don't...
The NDA is invalid in this case? How would the NDA be invalid? The NDA would 100% be valid. Why wouldn't it be valid?
We call you KR now, alright? Go
Oh, he's showing the dates. Okay, so this is... Okay.
to November. Stop! Stop!
So as you guys can see there in the Apple Pay history, Layla Red for $50, okay? And I guess he's basically trying to say here, no, I did not pay to smash some old retired corn star turned OF washed up woman. All I paid for was the trip home.
Layla Red, $50!
Okay, why is he so loud?
For your fucking dumbass Uber, bitch!
Oh my God.
I got you a fucking Uber, bitch! $50, bitch! What you talking about?
So obviously,
I mean, I know he mad. It's okay to be mad.
I was beyond outraged in this situation, and he's really trying to go the extra mile here to not only clear his name, but to also expose this corn star. And I guess this was her response to him saying that all he paid for was the Uber, which she says, when the biggest streamer in the world pay for p and lie to hide the truth, lol. She would then go on to share this message. Grown men pay for p. And listen, guys, I know they...
Bro, only reason I think it could is like there's some potential for this to be a thing is because when people are idiots, you should be very afraid. Like, someone that has no sense or no common sense or no, like, comprehension of basic, I feel like, human intellect to some degree, I don't really feel like they have it in them to, like, generate this elaborate scheme or lie. I'm not saying that she's not still wrong and extremely weird for putting out private information in whatever agreement I guess that they might have had, even though that's not like a legally binding agreement. If it's based off of you selling pussy to somebody, you can't go to court and be like, well, he didn't pay me for the other half. It's not a contract. It's not admissible. It's not anything legally binding. Even if he promised to pay you money to keep your mouth quiet, that's still not legally binding, and you would probably be thrown in jail for trying to blackmail somebody or extort them. So I don't know why you're exposing this, because you still legally are in the wrong.
say all the time to not judge a book by its cover, but if we can learn anything from the last couple videos I've made, it's
Oh my god, that nigga is... Never mind.
that sometimes you have to use your brain, and you can just literally sometimes see a woman or see a man and know what they're all about. Now here's where she continues to post this photo of Cenat nude in bed. It looks like she took this picture while this man was sleeping, and he basically has his junk out. And yes,
You breached the contract, bitch. There's no contract. No. Who got the link? Time him out. Now I'm believing it less. Maybe I'm just giving people too much credit in this, right? Now in my mind I want to think, no, this is horrible. This is extremely messed up. I'm about to victim blame though. This is extremely messed up. I am about to victim blame. Let me start with her story then. If you are a sex worker, or you're marketing yourself as an escort to this person, blah, blah, blah. It's not unintelligent to have some type of insurance. You feel me? I'm trying to take a breather. It's not unintelligent to have insurance when you're dealing with people that have power, right? You never use the insurance to extort them. You use the insurance to protect yourself in the event that you are put in harm's way or some type of danger. You don't use this to blackmail them, number one. So she's a complete, again, she's just proven that she's an idiot. If this is a sexual kind of transaction, you were letting this woman sleep in your bed while you were falling asleep at your residence? This woman was coming over to get blasted, and you said, I'm going to give you my home address. I'm going to allow you to stay here. I'm going to fall asleep with you in my bed with my dick out. Bro, sex worker to your crib and falling asleep? I'm not even saying this, like, this really isn't even anything bad on nobody. I mean, it is, but I'm saying, like, I'm worried about people's safety. I'm worried about, like, everybody involved in this situation just, like, what do you call that? No survival skills or whatever it's called. Like, I'm so confused. I disagree that she's an idiot. He's dumbass. I disagree that you use it as blackmail. I disagree that you don't use it as blackmail, especially if he tries to sue you. She's smart as fuck. No, she's not. The fact that she thinks that she has any kind of entitlement to anything contractual and the contract is based off of prostitution, basically, no, that's not enforceable. You cannot go to court and say he didn't abide by a contract. I also guarantee she didn't make him sign anything, in which if she did make him sign anything, it still wouldn't have been admissible because it's a fucking crime. You can't enforce prostitution as a legally bound contract. That's not how that works. Second of all, she signed an NDA and she starts exposing private information and images. Already you are fucked. There's nothing that you can, there's no smart angle that she can come at this from at all. I don't disagree that she should have had some type of leverage, but that's only used in the event that someone is threatening you or they're trying to, or you come into contact with some type of harm. You use that to defend yourself and protect yourself, not to extort or blackmail. This
would qualify as revenge corn. She says, trying to sue me after buying is wild. LOL, you go into jail too, clown. You breached the contract, and so did I. Guess your bitch ass be in a cell right next to me. And she would even take to TikTok to drop this video response to Kai.
Everybody keep asking me about all the dates. See, he's not showing y'all shit from this year. I showed y'all last year and this year. He's just showing y'all last year, and he's showing from another iCloud. See, that's how dumb people is. It's a whole nother iCloud.
That's right. That is facts. Sean, why would he need to pay for sex? Why is Kai Cenat? Do you know how many bitches want to fuck this nigga? Nigga, stop. The biggest niggas of all time. Again, we got to stop associating this whole niggas wouldn't do this, niggas wouldn't do that. Stop it. Stop it. Drake didn't pay for pussy. Future didn't pay for pussy. Mad niggas be out here tricking. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. The nigga young, he got a lot of cash. He don't have to deal with a lot of the shit to get to certain stages. Stop it. I'm not saying he did, but to sit here and believe because that many bitches want to fuck you that you would not pay it's the dumbest idea in the world. Tricking has been around for generations from niggas that you think probably don't need to do it, but have the ability to. This is not a pay because I want women attention. This is purely pay to fuck and that's it. It's payment for convenience sake. That's not to say that they probably couldn't have established a connection genuinely outside of a payment arrangement or whatever they got going on. But to act like the convenience of being able to pay for a woman at at the drop of a dime. It's something that niggas who have money wouldn't entertain. Is completely ludicrous. I'm not saying he did, but to act like it's not possible, holy shit. How far removed from reality are you? That's crazy.
Wow, shorty, I'm showing proof.
And she's right about the iCloud shit. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do I have 4? I really don't know. It's actually getting bad. But it's not because I'm paying for pussy. It's because you got other shit going on. And you 100% can have a different email to a different iCloud and use a different phone to function. And if you are the type of nigga who's running any kind of business or you got some private shit going on, I want one for personal, one for business, and one for shit that niggas not supposed to see. I'm not a terrorist though. I would never terrorize nobody. I'm a good person. I knew you weren't showing us all the DoorDash. I only DoorDash on one phone. I swear to God, I only DoorDash on one phone.
Our most recent leak up, which was 3 weeks ago.
Now, to be fair to her, do I think that someone with as much money, clout, and status as Kai Cenat would only have one phone that he's doing Apple
It literally, exactly.
Pay on? Absolutely not.
Where he paid me to delete anything that I had on him.
Especially, bro, like you got a business too. You have to explain these expenses to your accountant, your tax preparers. You want to have a $5,000 charge to a random woman on your business account? That don't make sense. That don't make sense. Why would I use the same one? Like, that don't make sense. He paid her to delete shit. Wait, he paid her to delete shit. She still posted she's a dumbass. Oh yeah, 100%. Day, 100% she's a dumbass. Not disagreeing with you at all. However, that don't mean I'm not paying you $5,000 to stay quiet. That's why I say y'all gotta be more open about who you are as people, bro. Because a nigga that's really gonna stand on his shit, nigga, so fucking what? She was fucking and sucking. I dropped a bag on her. It wasn't for that, by the way. Publicly. I don't give a fuck. I know you're not paying. 5,000 is crazy, but hey, man, you could really flip that and be like, yo, I'm a millionaire. I don't give a fuck. 5,000 ain't shit to a nigga like me. He could say something like that. Maybe you still look at him away. That's cool, but like, this not even a big deal. It's not. Imagine somebody coming out and they said, Sean paid me $10,000 to fuck. No, 10,000. But if I'm like, I'm trying to imagine a proposition or a world where I would actually pay. Like, what would be a deal of a lifetime? I feel like that's a deal, like at a discount or something like that. It depends on who it is. Am I worth 10K? No, if somebody were to pay, we're getting off topic. I'm saying, you see a gilf or a grandma come forward saying, Sean C DM me, I'm standing on that shit. You see a receipt from a girl that say, oh, I had an amazing time with Sean, and you see a bouquet of flowers and a $10,000 receipt to Dubai. If I did it, I did it. If I did it, I did it. I'm standing on it. I'm not explaining my shit to nobody. Why y'all in my business? I'm not saying that happened, but I'm just saying, why y'all in my business? Mind your business. That's all I'm gonna say. Mind your business, bro. I'm not paying you to stay quiet. Imagine. And then you thinking that you're entitled to additional funds because you think we have a legally binding contract that requires me to pay you money to stay quiet? Are you fucking stupid? That is used for your protection, not to blackmail me. Are you dumb?
Which was the agreement. And I was cool with that.
Wait, so did he pay you to delete information about him, or did he pay you to sleep with him? Because you're alleging two different things right now. Your story really is not adding up.
You gotta understand, like, I'm in the industry. Everything I get is insurance. Period, point blank. I don't know y'all. I don't give a fuck. And I'm gonna always protect myself at the end of the day.
So use it to defend yourself and protect yourself, not to blackmail someone. How old is this woman? She like 35?
So yes, I did collect it.
Y'all get on the internet and just start acting belligerent, just start being idiots. I mean, you didn't just start today, obviously, but like,
insurance, you damn right, just like he did when he recorded my voice.
And
if a Bella Danger told me 10K for the night and I make 500,000 a month and I'm paying her 20,000 to stay over 2 nights, I wouldn't give a fuck. And I wouldn't judge you. I wouldn't care because number one, that's not my money. Two, that's crazy. And three, you probably got a story behind it. And if everybody's consensual and as long as the people are of age, I don't give a fuck. But the last thing I want to hear a nigga tell me is he was extorted to keep a bitch quiet because she got too big of a mouth and she thought she was entitled to some dividends. No, sirree. Sorry, brother, you're not getting any of that.
The insurance she's
Say what you want to say.
talking about is all these different materials that she had to expose him, like that picture of him laying naked asleep in bed. I mean, when it
By the way, I don't know who that is. I'm not even gonna say nothing
comes
else.
to Kai, he was just an absolute idiot for messing around with someone like this. Like the saying is very true. You lay down with dogs,
No, I don't, man.
and you're likely gonna get fleas.
To act like you didn't pay me, bitch. Now you got me up, and now I gotta expose you.
So basically what this woman is saying is that she wants to be viewed as a hooker. She wants to be viewed as someone who is down for the pay for play. I don't think that's the flex that she thinks it is.
I am about to post the transaction ID for the payment that you just recently made to me.
I mean, does anyone really care if Kai went out and was tricking on this chick? Absolutely not.
I don't.
Entertainers, athletes, people of status, they're doing this stuff every single day to all kinds of women. Normal women, industry women, corn stars. I mean, for these type of chicks, I have to believe that's kind of like their whole game.
Stop acting like you don't know why I'm doing this right now. Everything was cool until you didn't want to pay me my money, my hush money. And that's when it became
My hush money. She said my hush money. This is a fucking fool.
a problem. You made this a problem.
I can't lie to you guys, this has to be one of the dumbest individuals that we've ever seen on my channel. Like, she's trying to expose him, but the whole time she's just exposing herself and her potential many crimes.
Thank you for giving yourself another charge, dumb.
She even went out of her way to leak this man's number.
All right.
Yeah, she's cooked. She's finished. I'm trying to think of an angle where she could have had something here, but she should have really just took that on the chin. I don't know who, like, did she just come out of the woodwork? You literally should have just took that on the chin and had it as a story that you told your friends, bro.
Here's the screen record for you guys.
Your best friend will have to sign to, or you just come in, just you. I'm allergic to dogs. 5,000, bro. 5,000 for you to be quiet, bitch. Oh my God, imagine.
Didn't have to lie.
And this clip right here would actually result in her getting banned from Instagram, which I'm sure, like all the other OF girls, when it comes to promoting her page, you know, OF and Instagram go together like bread and butter. That's where they lure in all the simps.
See, if I just would have got my money, I would have shut up.
Well, you're definitely not going to get your money now, chick. As a matter of fact, I think you're going to be sending portions of your paycheck to Kai Cenat for quite some time. And
If she's wise, she won't have it going to like a personal thing. And she has like herself, the business profits that she gets listed as a different entity. I hope. Because otherwise, even if she did have assets in that high of an amount, and it creates less of a problem later on, she's not that smart. Yeah, I don't think she's that smart either now.
Kai Cenat really becomes a savage in this situation. He took a page out of 50 Cent's book, and he's being extra petty with the people trying to play with his name.
So Layla,
God damn, bro. Either this nigga Mike really good or my ears are bitch made.
I have bought your domain. Now you might ask, what does that mean, Kai? It means every time somebody types in Kiara Rush, anytime somebody types in Layla Red, the first website that they will click on is all the lies you've told me, all the crimes you've done, all the dumb shit you just put yourself in your life. So no, your OF link won't pop up first.
Okay.
No Pornhub or anything like that won't pop up first. Oh, no. The top link will be Kiara Rush. Okay?
Damn, that's crazy though. Because if that's real life, her real name, like, but no, she can get a home in a different account and a different name too. But like, if somebody Googles her name, right, and then that's one of the websites that shows up, and then, damn, I don't feel bad for her though. She's trying to extort people and leaking people's private information. I don't give a fuck about her at all. I still don't think this is the best angle to go about it.
Oh my God! We got.
I feel like there's a better title for this. Maybe not post your Twitch clips on there, but maybe post a I don't know, like a document that people can read. You know, something a little bit more serious than a Twitch clip. You feel me? I get the theatrics and the spectacle of it, but I do want I would prefer it be taken seriously. And you actually put some documents, like, or a paragraph or a written kind of little article about, you feel me?
I mean, I won't lie to you guys, that is a pretty damn good power play right there. And apparently Kai was even out here smoking on that Layla Red pack, dancing around. I don't know, this whole shit is hilarious. I mean, she really thought she was gonna make him look bad, and she really kind of just turned this into a W for him. And then she has the audacity to try and allege some very serious allegations against him, even if it's a little bit tongue-in-cheek here.
Oh, we taking people to court? Well, shit, I'm ready to take you to court, little P. Diddy Jr.
Oh, God, what the fuck going on?
You talking about you tried to sell me to one of your homies and all that shit? Don't forget about I got all that in the teeth, too.
So she's calling him P. Diddy Jr.
I mean, that's not really P. Diddy, though. I don't know if it is or if it isn't, but it's not. Like, I mean, if you agreed or not, I don't know. Like, what? I don't get that.
Insinuating that he is a trafficker because he went to one of his boys and told people what she's all about. I mean, clearly she prides herself on being pay for play, but now she wants to act like it's some sort of Diddy situation when it's convenient for her. That doesn't really make a lot of...
Illegal activities void an NDA? No, an NDA is an NDA. It just means that you can't talk about the things that we did in private. He doesn't even have to claim if there is evidence of him sending her $5,000 for sex at any point, unless there's text messages that link him to saying that I'm paying for this particular thing. He could say the $5,000 was a gift. He could say, oh, I gave it to her for this reason, blah, 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 blah. He could say anything. I find it hard to believe that you could actually prove that he paid $5,000 specifically for sex. I'm not saying that he didn't, but I find it very hard to believe that you can prove that and him not debunk it by saying I gave it to her as a gift.
I really do not understand how an individual can be this low IQ. I mean, just look at the...
That's what I'm saying. The niggas are saying that an NDA voids it. You're completely missing the point. If she cannot prove that he paid for the purpose of sex and that $5,000 was for the purpose of them fucking, you cannot prove whatever you want to say. You can't prove that. No. Stop. Don't try to school me on the legalities of this, because I don't need to make anybody sign an NDA, and I'm not into this. I'm not into that. You need to be able to prove that what happened was illegal. Once again, and this is a famous quote. I don't know if anybody ever just like seeps it into their brain. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. You cannot prove it. What are you saying? You're not voiding shit if you can't prove that this was for the purpose of sex, which I'm like 99%, almost 100% sure you cannot prove that. So what are you talking about?
Like, at the end of the day, we know that people who have excess amounts of money and excess amounts of fame are likely paying for women to be with them in one way or another. Even if it's not like a physical money payment thing, it might be a status thing, it might be a birth.
Why else would he be sending $5,000? Are you, bruh? Come on. You better than that. You better than that. I could say that shit was for fucking anything, my nigga. Please. You think I'm gonna get in court and be like, yeah, I paid for pussy. That was the reason. How do you know? Because he'd be dumb as fuck to go in there and be like, yeah, I paid for it. Yeah, that was the reason. He's not gonna say that. If there were any parts of this where she tried to go after him legally, he doesn't. Literally, there's no possibility that he would be like, yeah, that was what it was for. I thought we had an agreement. No, remember we talked. Like, remember I was giving the $5,000 to you for your kid, for your purse, for rent, for utilities, for cars, for flight, whatever the case. I could literally anything, nigga. I could say I gave it to her by accident.
He was going to post his nudes unless he paid her money that was not shown in the video. I think that proves his innocence, emo.
I mean, I don't really prove his innocence. That just proves that he was being extorted. Y'all are naive if you think she didn't record him discussing the fee for her sex services at some point secretly on her phone. So yeah, that's just a casual conversation that people have. They just casually talk on the phone. Yeah, you remember that $5,000 I gave you for that pussy? Thanks. Really enjoyed that pussy that I paid $5,000 for. Thanks. We should do it again. Next time I'll pay you $5,000 on Tuesday for that pussy. Thank you again. Well, how does that casually come up and you're recording that conversation? No one ever has that conversation.